back everyone to this next session. I hope you are enjoying all the sessions right from the morning, and now we move on to the practical remedies to be followed throughout pregnancy, up to delivery and post delivery also. So the topic of this session is techniques to be followed during pregnancy, and here is the list of all the techniques. I will just we will have a quick go through and then I will explain. Welcome prayer, concentration, reading books, music for unborn, psychograph, prenatal record book, drawing faith, courage symbols, mind tendency graph, exercises during pregnancy, breathe well, study courses, saying tables, breathe well and sacrifice. So the objective of all these techniques is, what do we want to happen in the baby in the womb, and that is the objective of all these techniques is whole brain development. As we saw earlier that we want a multi-talented, multifaceted baby. So that multi-talentedness in terms of development, you can see in fact in short to the analytical part, whereas the right brain is mainly concerned with, as you can see, intuition, creativity, imagination, arts, music, sports, leadership, in short the holistic thinking. So we want both these things, both the abilities to be developed in the baby in the womb. So the techniques, all the techniques have been designed very painstakingly as per this concept to have a whole brain development in the baby. So now let us move on to the next part, that all these techniques have been given in this prenatal education kit. This kit is based on research experiments of 60 years. Manashakti is in this field for past 60 years, and we have come up with quite a lot of study literature, and that is given in the kit. And I am going to discuss the remedies with the help of this kit. This prenatal kit is available in 3 languages. Along with the English, the Hindi version is there, Garbha Sanskar Hetu Guldasta. For those who don't understand, for those who are comfortable in Hindi, for those who are comfortable in Marathi, it is Garbha Sanskar Sancha, and the next one is Garbha Sanskar CD kit. All the CDs, especially the music, the yogasanas and the breathe well, pranayam, it is in this particular kit. So this kit is available on the website. Okay, you can have that kit from the website. And now we move on to the first technique, and that is the welcome prayer for the fetus. So in the first part, in the morning, we understood that why we are supposed to welcome the baby, and now we are going to see how exactly to welcome the baby. See, welcoming is in our tradition. Okay, as you know, Atithi Devo Bhava. So welcoming a guest is our culture. Just imagine if you visit somebody's house, and just while entering, if you heard even a slight murmur in a very small voice, who the hell has come at this time? So will you be happy to enter that house? No. The same way, just the expressions of the host, from that you can make up that whether you are coming is welcomed by them or not. So just imagine the baby in the womb. In the same way, it is also anxious that the family in which I have come, so is my coming liked by the family members or not? In such a situation, if you welcome the baby with a prayer, it creates a extremely good bonding between the husband, the wife and the baby, and also all the family members. So now this is actually the welcome prayer is given in the brochure which we have emailed to you, and it is also there in the kit. This is the prayer book which has all these prayers. So we will start with the first one, and that is the prayer which is to be recited by both husband and wife every day to welcome the baby. I will read it, and wherever necessary I will just quickly explain and go ahead. Okay. So prenatal education prayer. We pray in the name of highest truth. What is highest truth? The supreme law of nature, and that is equality. The law of nature is equality, and man's liking, we like inequality, leading to selfishness, over selfishness, and all the problems in our life and the world. So the highest truth is equality. We believe that every event or result occurring in one's life is the effect of one's own actions as per the law of causality or natural law or karma, as it is usually called. The extent to which the karma of all three of us has combined together, may my prayer enrich the life of my child. See, in 2 sentences, the karma siddhanta, the law of causality is beautifully explained. That I am responsible for all the pains and pleasures in my life. So every next moment I have the discretion to do a good karma leading to a good future. Next, though, now listen very carefully, though we do not wish any change in the basic self-chosen path of life of the child, we harbor a natural desire for the good of the child. So while doing samskar, this is very important, that we are not enforcing things on the baby, rather we are making available a suitable environment for the baby and allowing the baby to choose its own path in life. Little baby, we welcome you. Come to enjoy a fruitful and a realized life. On our part, we would like you to be, so now you can see there is a fill in the gap. In that gap, you have to express your desire, that what you wish your baby to become in life. Like for example, scientist, artist, sports person, architect, doctor, engineer. So that you have to express your wish. Of course, it should not be a very long list. Otherwise, the baby will be confused. Okay? By and large, on our part, we would like you to be so and so, and developed as, you have to mention the field in which you wish the baby to become great. For example, science, arts, sports, likewise. But the next part is extremely important. If you have no objection, okay? So if the baby doesn't have any objection, then this is our natural wish. To that extent, we will try to create a congenial atmosphere for this. In any situation, let this prayer work for your benefit as much as it can. We submit this prayer for the good of yourself, your family, our family, nation, mankind, and the world as a whole. See, now from today onwards, we are going to, from a small thought, we are going to a big thought. That not only my baby should become good, but all the babies in the world, they should become good. The whole of next generation should become good. The society should become good. It should be a value-based society. Let this prayer purify us to attain what we desire and deserve. May the good spirit in us help us all. So friends, how was the prayer? Very nice. So in this pregnancy time, we have suggested 4 prayers. So this was the first one, the welcome prayer. The next one is, in the prayer book, we have given the second prayer to be recited by all the family members, relatives, neighbors, all coming together and welcoming the baby. As you must have seen in the earlier session, the definition of WHO, that pregnancy and childbirth is a bio-psycho-social event. So it is a social event to be celebrated, to be welcomed by all the members of the society. So therefore the second prayer is given, and that is also very meaningful and beautiful. The third prayer, you can just see here the title of that prayer, and that is prayer of light energy, or in other words, Jyotir Dhyan. So this can be done in the evening when we light the diya, which is in our tradition also. You can even light a candle, and you are supposed to meditate on the light energy for 12 minutes, including the prayer. So that will purify your environment in the home like nothing else. You will get very good, very positive vibrations from that Jyotir Dhyan. And the last one is the prayer of self-reflection, which is to be recited before you go to sleep at night. So just before you sleep, say 5 minutes, you give for yourself, recite the prayer, and try to lessen all the stress, the tension, the worries, the anxiety which are created throughout the day from your mind, and go peacefully off to sleep. So this was the first technique. And mind you, prayer is not just parrot talking, nor it is a list of demands going to God or nature to fulfill all these demands. So basically prayer is concentrated good thoughts. So with all these subtleties in the mind, understanding the meaning of all this, you do this prayer and you will have a very good experience. Of the bonding between all three of you will be very good. Okay, I hope I have explained it sufficiently. Now let's move on to the second technique, and that is, you can see here, all of you have also been provided a concentration card or the chromo frequency card. We have sent it on the mail. So after you recite the prayer, immediately in continuation of the prayer, you are supposed to do this concentration. So why to do this concentration? You can see the objectives, that it aligns you with the cosmic or the universal energy. Now Om is not a religious symbol, okay? It also has a very sound scientific base. As you know, in science we have the wave particle theory, the basic building blocks of nature. So the same has been symbolized in the Om. So the three waves, short, medium, long, and the particle. So that is why it is called that the whole universe is created out of this Om. So it is aligning with the cosmic energy. It helps you to increase your peace and courage. I hope all of you need courage during this time of pregnancy, isn't it? Third, it increases the bonding and attachment with the fetus in the womb. And last but not least, it increases the chances for normal and uneventful delivery. Okay? So these are the basic objectives of this concentration. So the method actually of concentrating is, you are not supposed to concentrate on that blue dot. Now that blue dot is just a symbol given here. It is different for all of you. You don't directly concentrate on the dot. What you do is, first you concentrate on the first wave, like the symbol of 3, then the second wave, then the third wave, again come back to the first wave. So likewise you browse on all the 3 waves for say some 8 to 10 times. And why? And then move on to the particle or the bindu. Now why? What is the logic behind this? If you try to force your mind to concentrate on a bindu, all of a sudden the mind will start rebelling. So the technique is why? Because mind loves motion, mind loves to wander, and therefore the technique is, the skill is, from high speed you slowly bring the mind to medium speed, from there to low speed, to very low speed, and then to shanti or balance. So then the mind will comply and you will have a very good concentration. So prayer followed by concentration is to be done for 12 minutes a day, for 12 minutes every day, and you are supposed to send us the time and direction of your concentration via email. So now we move on to the third remedy, and that is, well, of your interest, and that is reading books, especially stories, okay, and words or stories that are the related to the left part of the words are related to the left part of the brain, for the left brain development. And therefore, as children, you can also recollect that when you were children, what we used to demand to our parents every day before going to sleep at night, that mother or father, tell me a story. And why? Because story is a very powerful means to influence the mind of the child. The child is all attention when you read or tell a story. So very good experiments have been done regarding the story, especially Dr. Anthony D. Casper in North Carolina University has done a lot of experiments that when what is the response of the baby when the mother reads aloud to the baby in the womb throughout the pregnancy and even after the birth of the baby. If story and the earlier story which was told during the pregnancy, the baby responds much more to the earlier story. And therefore Swamiji has given some story books which we have given in this kit. One is Impact, or the Marathi name is Sanskar. Then Interesting Legends, Rasadar Katha, Ranjak Bodhak Katha. So in Hindi there is So Laghu Katha hai. So all this we have given in the kit, and you can do this experiment that every day you tell one story to your baby, and you can also add stories apart from Manashakti book. You can also read the biographies of great men in the world. Okay, so and these stories are not just from the Panchatantra or Akbar Birbal. Okay, so these are psychological stories. Okay, so just to quote one, should I tell a story? Okay, okay, just a very short story. Nowadays this Ramayana and Mahabharata, they are again very popular, isn't it? So I will tell you one incident which is not known to everyone. So as we see in Ramayana, that Ravan was trying very hard to convince Sita, and she was not ready for whatever he was doing. So Ravan got frustrated and he went into a depressed mood. So his minister was surprised that such a great king and he is frustrated. So he asked that why you are frustrated. So Ravan told that still Sita is not saying, is not complying with me. So the minister said, why don't you do a sinister plan? Well, what? We'll play a sinister plan with Sita. And what he asked, the minister told that you make up or dress up like Rama, go in front of her so that she will be fooled by your appearance and she will say yes to you. So to this, what Ravan answered is very, very important. He said that whenever I make up or dress up like Rama, the lust in my mind, that itself vanishes away. The lust itself disappears. So just by feigning Rama, the lust in the mind is going. What if we follow the principles laid down by Rama? Our whole mind, no, the whole society will be transformed. So such are the stories given in these books. Along with that, some very humorous stories are also given. So for humor, your logic has to be very strong. So there is a very good DVD called as The Garden of Stories and so many other books. Then books for family contentment, for a better bonding between the husband and wife. We have this familial harmony, the blessed household, wedding gift. Then there is a very good book on this Garbha Samskar, which is called as the Bible or Gita of Garbha Samskar, and that is the emotional world of the fetus. And it is all about the fetal psychology, about the fetal origins, about the womb ecology, which is the new science which has come up in past couple of years. So I very strongly recommend all the couples to study this book. This book is not for reading. So it is to study this book throughout the 9 months of pregnancy, and it will give you an uncommon courage and confidence, and you will be able to enjoy your pregnancy like nothing else. So this is one of the books, one of the classic books on Garbha Samskar. The next one is about a new way to prenatal education, book by one of our doctors, Dr. Aruna Narvekar, a gynec by profession. So she has written, who has given a lecture in the previous one, in the previous session. Then the next one is a very classic book on rational parenting written by Swamiji, and that is, the name itself is very interesting, Save Your Child from Yourself. And it has a preface by Dr. Wadia, who was the past director of Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and it's a very classic book. Okay. So summing up this part, that nowadays we are more into the we are more into the visual world, the multimedia, the videos, okay, and we see that in this culture nowadays children are also loving more and more of multimedia. If we tell them to read, they are not ready to read the books, okay. So therefore, if we have a culture of reading at least say 10 minutes, 15 minutes of reading every day in our house, then the baby will automatically imbibe this culture. So you can see all the benefits of reading, that it enhances the knowledge about life processes, it develops a vision about life, society, then it develops logical thinking, it gives us inspiration, motivation, stress relief, peace of mind, so many things, so many benefits, advantages of reading are there. So my very humble appeal to all of you is that we should continue with this culture of reading. Okay. Now we move on to the next part, and this is a combination of right and left brain. So here we have given a game called as mind tendency graphs. It is a game to be played every day, especially by the pregnant mother. Of course, the father can also participate separately, but the pregnant mother has to has to play this game for 15 minutes every day, and that will lead to the whole brain development. And how? So you can see, what is this mind tendency graph? You can see this is the picture of a neuron or a brain cell. Okay. So as you have seen in the earlier, you have seen in the video, Kelkar sir has also explained you in his previous lecture that how the brain of the baby in the womb is developed. Okay. So for a strong network, for a good wiring of neurons, for the neural networking to happen in the best of the best ways, this exercise will help you a lot. And what you are supposed to do? So this is a page in that book, and there are 10 neurons given in it, and in the first neuron we have given a word. Okay. So what you are supposed to do is, so you have to write 10 words which are related to that particular word. Okay. So for example, I will show you a practical example solved by one of them. So here the word is Diwali. Okay. And see, that person has written all the ideas which occurred in his mind on each one of that dendrite. You can see gifts, sweets, puja, crackers, happiness, sky lanterns. So all the ideas which are related to that word, you have to write on each one of that dendrite. And then the first neuron is connected to the next neuron by a dendrite. So on that connecting part, whichever word is written, you have to write that word in the next neuron. So as you can see here, that in the next neuron this gifts word has written, and all the ideas related to the gift has been written on besides it. Then in the next one, shops is given. So likewise, in 15 minutes, you have to write 100 words. So while doing this exercise, your left brain is stimulated because of the words which you need to use, and you have to generate a lot of ideas. You have to imagine also a lot while doing this exercise. So simultaneously, the right brain is also stimulated, and you literally have fun while playing this particular game. And then you can see that from where you started and where you ended, you will be totally surprised by seeing the result. Okay? So this mind tendency graph is a very good game to improve the neuronal network, to improve the wiring of the brain. Okay? Next, Swamiji has given a very interesting concept called as psychograph. Okay? So in this record book, we have given in nutshell this concept. Okay? So what is the psychograph? Basically, our human mind has 4 major temperaments. Do you know them? What are the 4 basic human temperaments? Okay. Here the temperaments are given. You can see fear, anger, courage, and balance or peace of mind. So quickly in your mind, just imagine your routine day and just tell me that out of these 4 emotions, 4 temperaments, in which particular temperament do we spend maximum, most of our energy? Fear, anger, courage, or balance? Well, it goes without saying, and the answer is written on your face, that all of us spend maximum energy in anger or rage. Okay? Followed by fear, followed by courage, and balance is not there. Okay? Balance is a very far off goal. So if the input is of anger and fear, what do we expect as an output in the baby? That the baby should be courageous and it should be a balanced one. It should have a balanced personality. So do you understand the contradiction? The input is of anger and fear, and the output is expected of courage and balance. So this psychograph helps us to analyze that how we have spent our day. What was the dominant temperament in the day? If it is anger or fear, what were the reasons for it? So we just don't have to put it, but we have to also to analyze it, and through analyzing how to lessen the anger and fear, and how to elevate our personality, how to boost our personality towards courage and balance. So how to lessen the anger and fear in our mind, and how to boost the qualities of courage and peace of mind. So this psychograph, you have to put a dot, or you have to write in the prenatal record book. Okay. Next one, the next remedy is about the prenatal record book, a fantastic diary, a very creative diary of the pregnant woman, and therefore it consists of two parts. Part 1 is all about the theory and what remedies. There are a lot of techniques, remedies given in the first part. Right now I am going to discuss only one technique, the rest you have to read and follow. It is also diet, exercises, prayer, everything is given in this diary. So one technique which is given for the development of right brain. Okay, just now we talked about in the previous techniques about the left brain. Now we move on to the right part of the brain. So in this technique, it is called as, so this is the page of that diary. So here you have to do the notings every day in brief, that how was, you can see here pregnancy 8 month, day 3, physical. So how was your physical condition throughout the day? How was your mental condition? And the third one is about dreams, that what dreams you had, because dreams have a very special significance during pregnancy. And below it you can see a lot of remedies. So you have to tick mark or write down that whether you have followed those remedies every day or not. So this page can be filled every day before you go to sleep at night. Okay, you can take a complete review of all the remedies. So in this, one very unique remedy is faith courage symbol. How many of you like to draw pictures? Well, I suppose quite a few of you, many of you must have this hobby of drawing pictures. So here you have to draw one picture every day, but the technique is entirely different, and that is what you can see in the slide, that the picture is kept upside down. It is not straight, it is upside down, and then you have to draw accordingly. So naturally you must have the question that why it is kept upside down, what is the reason? So whenever we ask the pregnant couples, they give a very interesting answer. The baby is also head downs in the stomach, and therefore we are supposed to draw. So that is not the reason actually. The main reason is this type of drawing, it stimulates the right part of the brain. Normally when we draw, okay, so we are very extremely cautious, okay, about the lines and the contours and the appearance. So we are fully conscious while drawing, and therefore the creative flow is not there. So when you make the picture upside down, all that extra consciousness from the mind is removed, and the creative flow is at your best, and as you go on drawing you will be surprised that you are very good at drawing after the picture is finished. Another reason is that during pregnancy what couples do is they go to the market and they bring a very good picture, a photograph of a very bonny baby, then they frame it in the house, and every day the couple, especially the mother, so she looks at that bony baby and has these thoughts in the mind that my baby should become like this, it should be bony, it should be healthy, it should be cheerful, it should be very good looking, okay. So naturally that is important, no doubt, okay. But is that the core personality? Just looking or just appearance, so that has to be good, no doubt. But how you are in your mind, what is your core personality? So that also is much more important. So taking into fact this particular thing, what we have given is, in this prenatal record book, we have given almost 50 to 60 pictures, images of all the great personalities across the world. So what you have to do is, every day you can select one of this personality and draw a picture, and you will be surprised that you will be you'll enjoy this type of drawing also very much. Of course, you can add still more pictures or still more symbols among these, and I hope that this exercise will make you very happy, very cheerful, and also at the same time it will help you to lessen the stress or the tensions or the worries in your mind. Okay? So these faith, courage symbols are also extremely important, and this prenatal record book, this has to be filled up not only till delivery, post delivery also. The first 3 months are extremely important, are very vital, and therefore once you are settled after the birth of the baby, then you have to fill this book not every day, but you can fill it every week up to first 3 months. Okay? And then later on, when you come to our research center for the post birth samskars, then you bring the part 2 which you have filled throughout the pregnancy. So then that will be a completely unique experience in your life. Okay? So now from this faith, courage symbols, we move on to the next part, and that is a very beautiful technique developed by Manashakti for good health, and the name is breathe well, Shwasa Maza, Meri Sanse. So why we have developed this technique? Basically to improve your health, because nowadays we are seeing that more than 90% of the diseases, disorders, they are called as psychosomatic diseases. That means the effect of emotions happening on the body and leading to many of the diseases. So to lessen the stress in the mind, we have come up with this music guided pranayam, and in it, it also helps to lower your high blood pressure, diabetes, worries, mental stress, tension, etc., insomnia. So likewise, we have given stress relaxation music also separately in this particular CD. But basically this is a guided pranayam. It is given in 2 different categories. One is it is given in the form of instrumental music, and another form is in the form of Om chanting. So then you have to breathe according to the, there is a high pitch and there is a low pitch. So at high pitch you have to breathe in, at low pitch you have to breathe out. So normally what is our breath rate? So it is say 16 to 18 breaths per minute. And what is effective breathing? The breathing at which you get maximum benefit. That means your heart and the brain are in complete coordination with each other. So that is 6 breaths per minute. So from 16 to 18 breaths, slowly, steadily coming down to 6 breaths per minute. That gives you, research says that when you breathe at 6 breaths per minute, you are in the zone. And what is the zone? Zone is the level of optimum performance, the best performance, the best coordination between your heart and the brain, and it has a lot of therapeutic effects on your health. So if you practice this guided pranayam in the early morning, preferably if possible on empty stomach, okay, that will give you the best results. Otherwise you can do it, it's a 20 minutes pranayam, you can do it in the evening also, okay, when you have not full on the stomach. Okay, that is very important, with loose clothes, and all the instructions are also given in the CD. So this breathe well. And now coming on to the last part of the remedies, and that is selfless service. Okay, as we are seeing right from the morning, that why is Manashakti into this field of Garbha Samskar? So it is not just to have, it is not just for my own baby to become good, but it is for the whole society to transform it into a value-based society. And therefore, in Manashakti, this has been given a lot of importance, tremendous importance, that why we should do social work, why we should serve selflessly for the cause of society. And the reason is that selflessness or sacrifice is the basic law in nature. If you observe nature, you will see that nature, there are a lot of cycles in nature. Nature works in terms of cycles. So right now, it is rainy season, okay? So even if you see the rain cycle, so there is a give and take between the different entities involved in this cycle. So whatever water the ocean has, it gives it to the clouds. The clouds, they don't keep that water to them. They give the water to the earth. Even the earth does not keep it to its own self. It creates rivers, and again through the medium of the rivers, the water is again carried back to the ocean, from the ocean to the clouds, from the clouds again to the earth. So the cycle of give and take is continuously going on through one or the other form, through the various cycles in nature. Now just apply this principle to man. And what we see in the world around us, or in our own sake also, are we interested in giving, or are we interested in taking? And the natural answer is, all of us, we are naturally inclined, or we always want some or the other thing, always from nature. We are not willing to contribute, to sacrifice in nature, and thereby we break the balance, and then as a reaction we have all the displeasures in the larger sense of the word, diseases in the larger sense of the word from nature, to which we call as a reaction from nature. And therefore Swamiji did an extensive study about these laws of happiness in life in Manashakti, and what I am going to tell you now is just the crux of all it. So if we want to again regain that balance in life, if we want our happiness to sustain in life, the natural remedy is again going back to nature, and that is contributing something to nature. So in Manashakti, we have this principle called as spare 1 hour a day for society every day. Out of 24 hours in a day, 23 hours you spare for the cause of your own sake, your family, take care of the family, okay, take care of the child, but at least 1 hour a day you spare for some selfless cause. And what best we can contribute is whatever knowledge we have, whatever experiences we have out of this knowledge, so that we can share with the society, your family members, your relatives, your neighbors, your colleagues in the office, your seniors, your juniors, your friend circles. And now that has become very easy in this age of this digital media, okay. You can share to so many groups in a single click, okay. So therefore, while concluding, I will tell an incident which Swamiji used to tell us about this law of give and take. So what happened that one day a very renowned industrialist, he came to Swamiji, and after listening to Swamiji's philosophy, he listened patiently to what Swamiji said of these laws of happiness, law of give and take. And after that he said, when it was his turn, he said, Swamiji, see, we are business people. So naturally, we are profit minded. We are always inclined to see how our profit margins, we can have this profit margins. So what is the harm in it? If we get more and more profit from society, from nature, how is it going to create harm? And what is the problem if we go on only taking in from society and nature? I don't see any harm. So Swamiji had very unique ways. So he told the industrialist friend that please sit on the chair in front of me, and he said we will do an experiment. And what was the experiment? He told that for next 5 minutes, if taking in is the only law in nature, my dear friend, for next 5 minutes, you just breathe in and don't breathe out. So is it possible? No, because the law is written on the tip of our nose. It is written everywhere in the universe. So the moment you breathe in, the very next moment you have to breathe out. So if you don't do this, if you don't follow this, you will not remain alive. So in a friendly mood, then Swamiji told him, my friend, you eat every day, isn't it? So if you don't remove that from the body the next day, will you be able to be alive? Will you be able to sustain your health? No. So therefore, this law of giving is also very important. And you will have a miracle in your life that your baby, by following, once you are into this law, follow this law, your baby will also be a giving baby and not just a taking baby as we see in our routine life. It will be a great baby, as we see in the life of all these great people, that they are giving people. Okay, they give so much for the welfare of society and humanity. So coming to the concluding part, a very interesting dialogue between a puddle and river Ganga. So the puddle says to the Ganga, river Ganga, why is it so that people honor river Ganga but criticize me, don't ever take cognizance of me? To which river Ganga replies that whatever water I gain from the sky, I pass it on with my flow. Why? You just keep all the water to your own self without giving it to others. That is why you remain a petty puddle and I become a mighty river. So I hope the message is very clear from this example. And while concluding, if we want to build character, we must achieve a minimum level of moral and ethical literacy. The next quote is also important. A person who is morally educated will be a lot better equipped to move up in life than will a morally bankrupt person with excellent academic qualifications. So, at the instance of our baby, we have learned so many techniques. The more consistently you follow all these remedies and techniques, mind you, out of lot of years of experience, have my word on it that you will have a multi-talented, a multifaceted, a baby of your expectations as per also the law of karma which we have learned, and that baby itself not only will become and remain happy, but along with it, it will also make your family, our society, nation and the mankind at large happy and peaceful. So friends, best luck and best wishes to have such a resplendent, bright, healthy and giving baby. Thank you so much. Hari Om.
Okay, so this was the concluding session of our today's workshop. So please share your comments or feedback about this particular session also. And the most important part is the implementation, uh, application of all these remedies. And later on, we also request you to share after practicing these remedies. So what are those unique experiences you had after following these? That also we would like to know in the long run. So here we conclude our today's workshop. Uh, Still, if any one of you has any questions, any queries uh, you wish to ask just now, what I will do is on my right hand side, I'm seeing the participants list of today's workshop. So I will start from bottom up. So there are two options for you right now. Those who want to leave this platform, they can leave by clicking on the red button which is at the bottom. Okay. We have also shared a feedback form with you in the WhatsApp group. So as per your time convenience, you can give your feedback, your comments about this workshop in that feedback form also. Secondly, in the WhatsApp group, we have posted the links of the study literature which we have suggested during the workshop. So that is also available. One good news which I have for you is I just inquired with our team. So the Manataranga app just recently has been launched on iOS also, just very recently. So I'm also very happy to share with you this that the Manataranga app is available on Android as well as iOS in the iOS format also. Okay, so there all these audio visuals, the Garbha Sangeet, the yoga exercises during pregnancy, breathe well, and so many other audio visuals of Manashakti are available. Okay, so with this, I conclude the workshop part, and I will start from bottom up. So if at all, if you have any query or question, please let us know. So as I suggested, whatever queries you have, so I have just posted the email of our online workshop. So you can send email, send your query or any questions on the email also. Okay. So the concerned the concerned expert can respond or reply to the query. Okay. So I'll start from bottom down, bottom up. Dr. Pragati Ravindra. So what we will do is our team will send a pop-up of unmute, okay, which will pop up on your mobile or PC, whatever you are using. So you have to click on it and unmute yourself. And secondly, you have to, if possible, you can on your video also. So I will come to know that who is speaking. So Dr. Pragati Ravindra. Dr. Pragati, can you hear me? Are you getting my voice? Okay. Next is, okay. Kindly unmute Nikita. Kindly unmute Nikita. Nikita, can you please turn on your video? Nikita, can you please turn on your video and audio? Okay, I will move on to the next participant. Priyanka Sawant. Priyanka, can you get my voice? You need to click on the unmute pop at your end. Then only you will be able, I will be able to hear your voice. What happened? Just see, check. Okay, the next name is Vishal. Please unmute Vishal. Please
Hello,
unmute
good evening.
Vishal.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, Vishal.
Yes, I would like to share a quick feedback. This was a very good session. To be honest, I was expecting a little bit more of a dialogue, like, for people can talk in between, can discuss question and answers, but overall it was a really nice session. So thank you so much for the information which you have shared.
Okay, thank you. So since there are lot number of topics out of this huge research and service of 65 years, so therefore our means we see that we can provide the best and diverse knowledge and the remedies and the solutions in whatever the short time that is available. We also like to have a dialogue, to have question answers, but due to the time constraints, that is not possible in such a short period. But still, we are open to questions later on also. Thank you so much, Vishal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and do visit Manashakti, okay, whenever you find time.
We in fact have, we have been there
Is it?
twice. Yes,
Is
yes,
it?
we have been there twice. We were fortunate to, meet everyone, Dr. Kelkar and everyone there live. So yeah, it was really nice. We are out of India right now, but could not miss this session. So this was really nice one. Thank you.
So from where are you speaking just now?
We are based in Krakow, Poland.
Poland. Oh,
Yes.
great, great. Great.
So this session
So
actually started at 5:30 a.m. our side. So
yeah,
we
yeah,
started at
nice.
that
Yeah.
time.
Really commendable. Okay, it's very laudable that you are means since early morning you are into this workshop and sessions. Really commendable, both of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please unmute Vishakha. Please, Vishakha, can you please put on your...
Yeah, thank you, sir. But no questions from our side.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Welcome to
Thank you. Thanks a
Manashakti.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Please unmute Urmila. Urmila ji, can you hear my voice?
Thank you, sir. No questions from my side.
Okay, okay. Welcome. And do visit Manashakti whenever time permits.
Sure, sir.
And as per your convenience.
Sure.
Okay. Please unmute Preetha. Preetha, can you hear me? Okay. Move on to the next. Pooja. Please unmute Pooja. Pooja, are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Session is very good, very informative. But there is no query from my side. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Welcome. Manasi Safekar. Please unmute Manasi.
Thank you, sir. Very nice session, but no question from our side. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for your feedback. Best wishes for your future journey.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kadambari Jagtap. Please unmute Kadambari. Kadambari ji, can you hear my voice?
I was struggling with the unmute functionality on my laptop. Anyways, you can hear me, right?
Yeah. Can you be a bit louder? I'm not able to hear your voice.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. Now it is okay. Yes.
Yeah, the information, like the session was very informative. Obviously, at the moment, not really have any question because need some time to, consume all the, information you shared with all of us. So, but one thing I would like to comment here is about the music you played in your, initial tea break. It was very soothing, very nice, and I would like to, have that. So, I mean, I would search for it on the apps you said, but then overall, I would say it was a very good session.
Okay. Thank you so much. And the music tracks which we played, those were from the Garbha Sangeet. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And which is also, as I said in my lecture, that they are trimester based from the ancient to the modern. So
Correct.
all these for all these tracks for the respective trimesters, so they are available in the Mana Taranga app.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And trimester wise they are available. So and it also has a backward compatibility. So for example, you are in the second trimester, so you can listen to first as well as second. If you are in the third, then first, second and third likewise also.
Understood. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome. Next is Chetna Bedia. Chetna ji, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, sir. First of all, thank you so much. I have been visiting to Manashakti since last 3 years, and I have gained lots of insight as I am working on the project called Ghar Ghar Gurukul, where I am intending to again train these couples to program the subconscious mind from beginning from zero. And that's how I have taken the entire the kids and everything. I've studied them and I have tried to put it in a place where I can explore it more. And of course, today's session added a lot to it. I also attended that over this 1,000 days international conference. That was
Oh,
also again very, very insightful. I also came and met Kelkar sir, and yes, he only suggested me to attend this, and it was really, really very nice to be part of it. And I genuinely look forward to take it further in a meaningful way. Thank you so much.
yeah, that's really great to know that you had been here for the conference also.
Yes, sir.
So again, at the instance of this workshop, those who are present, I would like to convey them that all the conference videos and lectures are available on the conference website, that is conference.manashakti.org. So all those interested can also go through that site. Okay, it is a wealth of knowledge and information from this preconception up to postnatal development. Okay, thank you so much, Chitna ji.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Balakrishna Guruji. Balakrishna ji, can you hear me? Balakrishna ji was also had participated in this. Namaste, namaste. Can you kindly unmute yourself? So see, people from such diverse fields, they are participating. Balakrishna ji, you are still not unmuted. So I hope you must have got the pop-up. I can see you, means since you have put on the video, but I am still not able to hear you. Okay, okay. Okay, then we can also speak later on. Okay, we have your contact and we can yes, so nice to see you also attending this workshop and trying to spread all this knowledge in Karnataka. So nice to meet you online. Okay, thank you so much, very grateful. Next is Ayush Agrawal. Please unmute Ayush. Hello Ayush. Ayush, can you hear me? Okay, seems some is not able to unmute. Next is Ashwini Shinde. Please unmute Ashwini.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes, yes. Good evening. Good evening.
That was very nice session, very informative. And yes, I do have some questions.
Okay.
Actually, nowadays we are, we come across very, a lot of autism kids having autism issues. So, is there any way which we can, through Garbha Sanskar, like in the womb, when the child is in the womb, we can avoid such, autism kind of cases happening?
So what we suggest is the more stress-free the pregnancy is, okay. So the more the probability to have, means not only stress-free, along with that a healthy pregnancy, a harmonious pregnancy, and the more consistently we practice these remedies, which work at the mind level and through the mind at the body level, is the physical, the mental, the emotional, intellectual, social, as you must have also heard in the last part of the lecture, that we also promote for this uh, social intelligence through social service or social welfare works.
Yes.
So more the probability that these problems can be lessened through harmonious living by following a healthy lifestyle, and also at the same time to be in tune with the laws of nature. Okay. So with that, these incidences of not only autism, there are so many other issues also. These ADD, ADHD, means I'm not repeating all the terms, but ADD, ADHD, autism, or even you must have heard about the Down syndrome,
Yes.
etc. All these modern day types of problems. So the probability of all these can be reduced by following all the remedies. Another thing is, before means one also needs to check before getting pregnant, in the preconception, pre-pregnancy stage. So nowadays the genetic testing is also advanced. So before going for conception, before conceiving, to rule out any genetic abnormalities or anomalies. So that also plays an important part. Okay, just to rule out. Okay,
Okay.
so this is also one another angle through which it can be looked. And currently, just now in our group, Dr. Aruna Narvekar, who gave the session on presented on this diet, nutrition, health. So she is also available just now. She will also share her views about this particular part. Okay. Shailesh, can you please unmute? Please unmute Dr. Aruna.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, Ashwini, what
Yes, ma'am.
Hitesh has already said, having a very good lifestyle is very important. Good nutrition and connecting with the baby. Like all the Garbha Sanskar measures are various means to connect with your child. The more you are connected and the more happy you are, and you look at the positives in life. I think it is, and visualize a very happy, a very healthy baby. So in today's world, there are a lot of toxins in the environment. And one of the important toxins is the electromagnetic waves. So one of those reasons is um, being in a lot of electromagnetic fields. That also we need to not overdo it. And some easy measures are using the Ethernet wires and disconnecting from the excessive internet and the mobiles. That would also help. And whatever all the measures, which remedies which we are seeing in the workshop, if we follow them regularly in a good way, I think you have a very good chance of having a very happy, healthy pregnancy and a very healthy baby too. So these measures should be more than enough, I would say.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes. Sir, one more question.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Please be free to ask.
Yes, actually, my one of my cousin has, I mean, his child is diagnosed with autism. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, do we, I mean, I visited Khargar's Manashakti Center. Over there, I saw some pictures regarding child. I mean, you do have courses for children's, right?
Yes.
So, do you, I mean, do your organization also have some courses for autism kids to, get them more interactive, like they are not able to, you know, speak. My cousins, my nephew is not able to speak. He's around 7 years of his age. So is there any courses that it can help him for his development?
What you can do is, first what we need is, we need the psychological reports, the diagnostic reports. So you can send those reports, share those reports to our machine test department. Okay. So first we need to go through, because every since case is different, and for these challenged children, we first go through their psychological reports, and do also share the mobile number of the parents, so then we can have a dialogue with them. So we don't directly, or means we don't treat the kids medically. Okay. So we work more on the psychological aspect, especially the emotional aspect of these kids, because that is our speciality. So we work more on the mind or the emotions, how we can create to whatever extent with respect to the capacity of that child. Okay. So for that we need to know the reports. Okay. So then we can suggest some test depending upon the, after going through the reports. But there is no as such a special course for the for kids undergoing this autism problem, because then their challenges are very different. Okay. So if you can share the reports, the email is manashakti@gmail.com.
Okay, Manashakti test.
Manashakti, MANASHAKTI. Manashakti test, all in small letters, TEST, at gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay. So you can address that email to Kranti madam and myself also. Okay. So then our team will go through it, and then we will be in a better position to know how Manashakti remedies and where they can be helpful, or otherwise whatever the case. Okay. So also we conduct these tests for the parents also, because handling such kids is really a testing time for the parents also. So how we can lessen the stress in their personality also, so that they will be able to better handle these type means kids having such type of issues. Okay.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of programs under this child development for all the age groups, but then when these type of special some different types of issues are there, then we have to go case by case. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for so much information. And one more thing, I also learned that there's also a residential Garbha Sanskar program in Lonavala. You guys conduct that too.
Yes.
Right? And today was my first Garbha Sanskar program with you guys. That was online. So what is it? I mean, difference, because residential is for, I guess it's for 3 or 2 days. And so in anything like more in depth, the sessions are more in depth in residential and not in the online, is anything like that?
Yeah, of course, since you have more time for it is a 3 days study course. It's a residential study course. Then still more topics are also we are able to cover when we have a more duration or time. You can also listen to Swamiji's audio lectures, especially on this topic, the basic philosophy of Manashakti. And there are so many other interventions also which we have developed. Then the actual experience of the meditation or the prayer or the mind gym which we have. So there is a still wider exposure in that particular study course. And along with that, there are still many more study courses on different subjects. So like if you are interested in yoga and meditation, there is a course called as Yoga Shakti Dhyan. If you are interested in mantra, there is a course called as Mantra Vijnan. In the concept of God, there is Deva Darshananubhav. With respect to health, there is Roga Mukti Vijnan. If you are having any issues, means while striving in our routine life, often we have to face jealousy or hatred or envy. So to overcome the issues about it, we have a course called as Matsar Ghat Mukti, or liberation from the hazards of jealousy. So if you just go on to on our website and see in the residential courses section, so there are many topics which we deal with at Manashakti, and the schedule for the whole year is already given. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever topics interest you can come for that.
Yes.
For a 3-day study course, not only for of Garbha Samarthya is there. Along with that, these other courses are also available.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome. And now Dr. Andal Bhaskar. Okay, Dr. Andal Bhaskar, she was a speaker also in our conference. I think maybe some officials or even Dr. Andal, she must be available. Dr. Andal Bhaskar. Okay. Okay, so here we complete the list. So once again, thank you all for participating in today's workshop. And here we conclude the workshop. And all are, we welcome all of you to visit to our Manashakti Research Center at Lonavala and have the wonderful experience, a life transforming experience, just like all others have. Okay. And good wishes, best wishes for your further journey into pregnancy, delivery, and parenting also. Thank you so much. Hari Om. So please click on the red button.